about their baby mama and stuff.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Say, look, man, this hoe, I'm gonna tell you about this hoe. Man, this hoe. He don't care.
It's like, what?
Man, child support took my money again.
Yeah.
Get on the ground, man. I ain't worried about you, man. You see my check?
Come on, man. I got these bills.
What you gonna do, man?
Nah, straight up. Man, that's deep. Wow, that's a good
my
point.
take. Yeah. So let's just put that out there to the world.
Yeah.
So please use this video first if you're gonna use this to put it out.
Nah, straight up though. And I love that, man, that you so down to earth, man, and you really are for the people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no teleprompters out here or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't read it, man. My
cataracts, man. And I love that, man. So like, with that being said, man, as president, what is your mission?
As president, my mission is to bring God back to this country.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag, man.
God bless this country for a purpose. He didn't bless this. We don't use the word God bless this country by default because it sounds good. You should try and take that constitutional class with Rick Green and learn about the constitution of this and why this country. Yes, a lot of people will be mad and say, well, the white man came and took, yeah, okay, the white man came and took this country. Let's say, okay, let's just say this.
You're right.
But had the white man not come and did what he had to do, we wouldn't be here. Because if we're looking at what our countries that we supposedly come from and how they operating, where would we be if we had not got those opportunities to move forward? And that's not to boost up the white guy or downplay anybody, but everybody had a part in it. And yes, we have natives here, and that's what we need to look out for, our natives that actually were here, and our Mexican people that sold in the Louisiana Purchase. You know, some of this part had something to do with y'all letting us annex this far.
Yeah.
And but as you look in just in history itself, you have to recognize that we didn't get here by mistake. God bless this country. So as my mission is to make sure that we understand what blessings we actually have. How we able to be on your platform, how we able to be behind this nice wall that I'm getting a chance to see the Houston Astros. All the hoods that I actually, you know, Astrodome, long-lived Astrodome, 4th Ward, 5th Ward, 2nd Ward, 1st Ward,
come on, man,
3rd Ward, you know, yeah, you know, you gotta think about what's going on, Herm Clark. So you gotta think about all of this has been from years, and let alone the people that have died to even keep this going. Yes, a lot of people lost their lives. Yes, but that's what happens in time. But if they did not do that, we wouldn't have these pleasures.
Wow. Because
if we would have, then the countries that we come from would have them already.
That's pretty deep.
So we push
just considering that though, do you think if that wasn't the case, that I guess you know the white people, whatever made this happen, we wouldn't have like a Black Wall Street and you know that time that you know.
Yeah, they had a lot of white people that did some horrendous things. There had a lot of black people that done a lot of horrendous things. So let's not think that we got here that the white person actually went to an all-black Africa and took us. The truth of the matter is that this tribe took over this tribe and sold the people they didn't want.
It's deeper than that.
To the persons that came for weapons.
For sure.
So they wanted the weapons the white man had, and the white man wanted some workers to take over here. So that's why the white man felt that he had ownership of them, because I actually purchased this situation. If the cows and the cows and the buffaloes could talk, they might feel the same way, you know.
That's deep.
But you know, I think this interview might gonna do some extra going on, man. Let's just call that one out already.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, man. Like I say, I appreciate you taking out the time, man, and I appreciate the people that took the time to send in these questions that they have, man, because like they have so many questions, man, that I don't think I would have been able to come up with on my own. But shout out to Delicia Smith for sending in her questions, man. Like she had a bunch of deep questions. Like one of the questions she had was, what makes you qualified to be president?
What makes me qualified? Because I'm an American, and because I'm an American, I understand American people. I'm from the American people, and so that alone gives me a qualification. Understanding this nation, they using all these older guys. It's not no problem with being older. We all got to get there one day. This 100 years from now, we won't be here, but this interview may be. So everybody gets older, and we got to die.
Absolutely.
But because I'm an American, I'm qualified. Because I know this country. I'm from this country. I was made by this country. That's why I say I'm the president from the people. And whether they put me in front of them in the White House alone, I'm still going to be your president. I'm going to be the one that you talk about. I'm going to be the one that you say that that's my president. I don't know who that person is, but that's my president because he understands me. He understands the child support. He understands the fatherless children. He understands what's going on with the abortions and such.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's what makes me qualified, because I am from America.
Wow.
And I know somebody be like, well, that's not enough. Well, do your research on me and you'll find out what I really mean.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You got so many like deep, intricate and informative videos on YouTube right now, that I was checking out, man, and I was like, man, I didn't even realize, man, you know what I mean? And I've been knowing you as well, man, and I didn't even know that, you know what I mean? I say, man, hold up, man. FD Brisco on a whole nother level with it, man. Like, I didn't even realize, man.
Thank you.
But speaking of, man, if y'all just not tuning in, man, we are in the building, man, with FD Brisco the third, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, he's killing it right now. So just out of curiosity, man, like speaking on that note, like what do you feel that you would do differently than the forefathers before you?
What I would do differently is really respect the forefathers before me. What happens is, if this didn't happen, then this wouldn't be. So I would first find the respect out of each one in their endeavors and build myself from what they have created. You can't look at their bads, because we all have bads.
Absolutely.
And they have, to be in that position, you don't know what kind of mindset it takes. I don't know until I'm in there. When y'all vote and y'all put my name or write my name on
yes, sir.
put me in there, then I know exactly what it takes. But,
yes, sir.
But I will give the respect to those who come before me. Because if you don't respect those that come before you, or learn from those that come before you, you really don't understand how you got where you are.
Man,
it's like disrespecting your parents and not understanding what your parents went through when you was born.
Man.
Like, what was their mindset? Besides sex, besides...
Right.
Besides whatever your daddy and mom was doing else. Shout out to those who probably didn't come this way, we talk about the ones that clones and all that.
Man, come on, man.
That actually had parents that came together.
Come on, man. Robert Harris said that way back in the day.
Much respect to those who got raped to to come here, but God allowed you to be here. So yeah, your parents may not been in that mode, but still, it was something in them to learn from.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. I would learn from them, and then I bring that to the table to move forward with.
Man, it's just so basically just addressing that and addressing what previously happened throughout the years and addressing those things.
Bring
to
it
where
forward.
we can, yeah.
Don't know
not hiding it and putting it in the sweet and keeping it swept.
Let's bring this up here. See, he did this. Do y'all want to do this now? No. Okay, so he did this. Do y'all want to do this now? You know, bring this to these people so they can understand what actually happened to make this country. What happened?
Yeah.
And it took a lot.
Wow.
It took a lot of lives.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of people lost their lives,
And it wasn't just on slaves back.
Yeah,
I'm not from the descendants
of war and so many other things.
I'm not from the descendant of slaves, so I don't. You know, they sold us that to keep us.
Man, come on, man, say that.
More black people are not from descendants of slaves.
Absolutely, man.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
They had black people that were here. We had black people that were Indians, people of color that was Indians.
Yes, sir.
We had people that came on the Mayflower that was aristocratic.
Yeah.
You had the Moors that came a part of it that people don't talk about. So it was a lot more prominent black folks than not. But so it's not like a lot of people. So all of these people had a part in making it.
Yeah, I feel like that was part of a brainwashing,
of course,
type situation.
It's a misleading.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, they ain't really had the brainwashing because they ain't teachers it good from the beginning.
Exactly.
You got nothing clean because you already taught us this bull from the back. You know what I'm saying? When I asked the question, okay, so let me ask this, Mr. Centennial. And I say, that's how me and Dino met because we both asked a simple question. He got mad. I say, so how did he find something that was already, people was already on it? You know, with Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci. I get it. But that part, that's was, and they telling us this, but then in your brain, you're not really looking at what they saying.
Right.
He came and there was people here, he found America.
But
he didn't find.
But who showed him where America was at? The people that was here before him. Exactly.
So how did you find something and these people like, it's like this your dollar and you put it and you standing on it. I'm like, I found me a dollar.
Yeah, right.
I put it on.
Yeah.
I had my dollar on, I put this for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know that when I need to pick up my dollar, I'm gonna pick it up. But you saying you found this dollar?
Yeah. And it's like, I can't think of his name right now.
Fight you for your dollar.
I think he was French or something like that, but it was a guy.
Amerigo Vespucci was America's name, I thought.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I might be quoting it wrong though, but it was. I can't remember his name, but he was supposedly on the boat with Christopher Columbus and directed the way and navigated and showed him the way of where, you know, what America was at.
Where the Caribbean islands was, because that's where he landed first.
Yeah,
so
come on.
The story is that he never really touched America.
Come on.
That's in the books.
Oh man, yeah, I'll have to go do some more research, man. Nah, straight up, man. Man, if y'all just not tuning in, man, we are in the building, man, with the next president, man, to be, man, my partner, man, F.D. Brisco III, man.
Yes, sir.
We gonna speak it into existence, man. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll get out there and write me in. Make a point that y'all need me there.
Yes, sir.
Go to F.D. Brisco on YouTube and check out some of the videos. There's gonna be more up, but I got something. I answer the questions. Send your questions in.
Yeah.
That you can give me the answer. If they don't let me in this door, I mean, I'm willing to be their vice president if need be. It doesn't matter. As long as I can get in there and represent the people, I'm not there to sell my soul though. So
yeah, come on. Straight up. That's the big difference.
I'm gonna sell myself as I'm doing now, but not my soul. My soul belongs up above. It don't even belong to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
How they figure out they selling their soul and it don't belong to them. But okay, whatever. That's another. It's like selling a car that you ain't finished paying on, man. I'm still paying on this soul right here, man. With my time giving it to the people.
Come on.
So, you know, I'm just
straight up.
That's over your head, maybe. Okay.
Man, but that's pretty deep, man. You know, with the Illuminati and all that, quote unquote, you know, yeah. But like I said, it's a whole nother can of worms right there, man.
That's to let you know that I'm there.
Yeah. Nah, for real though, man. That's pretty deep, man. And just kind of with that being said, like, how can you feel like you'll get the exposure needed to get the citizens to know you're a viable and serious candidate without the backing of the popular media outlets, big donors, endorsements, etc.?
Cause this plan is ordained, man. I wouldn't have been able to get even here on this interview had I not made that moment.
Absolutely.
So it may seem like it's a tortoise, but it's a tortoise moving faster than light, you know, because it's the long run. And I think that what happens is people get caught up trying to think about what the mainstream media is going to do for them and what they're going to do because they control that narrative. But that obviously tells people, and that's a real way to use obvious, that obviously tell people that that the media actually controls that.
Yeah.
So that means that if the media controls that, even through the question, that means that what you see is what they want you to see.
Come on.
And you got to acknowledge that in your own thought. Like, so what happens is people don't want to acknowledge. They'll say it, you know, well, you ain't on the mainstream, so you saying in order for you to get get your respect, I need to be on the mainstream.
Come on.
But in order to get on the mainstream, I got to rub elbows.
Right.
I mean, I got to get in there with them, and then sometimes you got to
sit on the couch,
drink the Kool-Aid. You got to drink. You know what I'm saying? You got to drink the Kool-Aid. You got the gold cup or whatever they call it, right? So, you know, so if that thought process, which one do you want?
Yeah.
You want somebody that the media actually controls, or you want somebody that controls what is needed to be put out on
Absolutely.
And that's why I'm making sure I make my runs. And I've been on Conscious Mind with Sid. I've been on Unpopular. Shout out to Sid. I've been on Unpopular Honesty with Cornbread.
Shout out to that boy.
I thank y'all. And another outlet, I've been doing some things with other people. So, but them I just want to specifically give because they were my first two.
Absolutely.
And so now this is my first one on a platform as great as yours,
man.
And I want to make sure those moments and them people get called out. So when I'm doing another interview, I'll be saying I was on the Q.U.E. from the number one spot, you know. And just to keep that going, because in the future, these words that I'm saying will help someone else. Yeah. To know that they can believe to become.
Man, come on. Come on, that's kind of like what we was talking about the other day, though, that information trumps everything. Right. You know what I mean? Just the right information and what resonates with people and stuff like that trumps everything. And the big names or the big name media outlets and, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why so it's not really about them. I don't want to be at their doorstep. Absolutely. That's like this, and that's a sidebar, and black people probably need to hear this. Black people need to hear this. You don't want to help, you don't want the white man to do anything for you, but you still want the white man to give you something. That doesn't make sense. Man, so that's deep. Man, say that one more time. Man, hello, man. That's kind of deep, man. Yeah. Yeah, you want the white man to give you something, but you saying you don't want the white man. Deal with the white man. With him. Come on. You want him to give you something. Come on. You want him to give you that praise. You want him to give you that money. You want him to give you something. So it's like in the times of when they had the segregation times, and them was some horrible times for a lot of people in certain areas. Yeah. But this the goal. A lot of black folks dress like this. Yeah, straight up. And they had more. Because they couldn't get in with the white man, they presented themselves well when they got the opportunity, or when they wasn't. Yeah. When dressed good to church. Yeah. And or to get the word of God or something.
But at the same time, you had people who were still begging at the white man's table.
Come on.
So I can't see me begging the person that's supposed to be my enemy to give me something that's going to suffice me and my people.
Come on.
That doesn't make sense. So why would I go to the media to beg them to let me in when I know they're not going to be willing to let me in that?
Yeah.
Why would I do it?
Yeah. Don't
they'll have to come to me.
That's right. That's right.
To me.
Yeah.
Now they say, well, I want you on your thing. Now they'll have to give me that money.
Now you gotta pay.
Take that money and
straight up.
do something over here and help people.
Absolutely.
Instead of me getting in and letting them act like because I'm around them, now they're showing me the money and giving me the money. That's a different concept.
Yeah.
Now I got to be at their beck and call. That's why I respected Donald Trump, because one thing he did for his presidency is he footed his own bill.
Yeah.
Until he made it where the Republicans ended up giving him the money. So when he footed his own bill, I had to respect it.
Absolutely.
I had to respect that.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I didn't try it. I started in, this run didn't just start in 2024. It started in 2016 when he ran.
Yeah.
But I was dealing with the Libertarian Party at the time. And so because I liked what they were going, but they kind of like to straddle the fence a lot. You know, they want to be friends with everybody. Nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, that's it.
There's no option.
Yeah.
So, you know, I couldn't do the straddle area.
Right.
Pause. Couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
No Diddy. I think nowadays it's no Diddy.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So I had to pull back and I let him go forward. Right. Because I wanted to see what he was gonna do. And he did what he did. He did something, a lot of things a lot of presidents didn't do before. Like make North Korea and South Korea meet for the first time. Everybody's kicking under the table. And I'm not mad at Biden. Let Biden come in and do what he was gonna do. I'm still trying to find the major thing that his main accomplishment is, but you know, he did bring them people their stimulus money, I could say, that was started in Trump, but he made sure they got it. So I guess that'll be something that he did. But that's what I'm saying. Why would I go and just beg for these folks but really know that they're not for me? Right. And that's what we've been doing. We've been getting duped into that cycle.
And it's like, just go ahead and support yourself and utilize the resources that you have and move forward within that motion.
Move as a man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not as a puppet.
Yeah, come on, man. I love that. Hold on, man. Move as a man, not as a puppet, man. Straight up.
No Pinocchio here.
Straight up. Everybody's like, I'm owning my masters, man.
Owning my masters. Give me my name.
Man, I love that. You can call the shots and do what it is. It's like you don't have to be at the mercy of the people that are funding you and trying to, you know, well, you gotta do this since we shot you this 100,000, man. You gotta go.
Hey, FD, man, let me see what them underwear look like. Bro, good. What color you got on today? What?
You was like, what? Come on, man.
I'm good, man.
Sit on this couch right here, man. You got some red Kool-Aid.
Like, you ever laid on a man's lap before?
Not even Santa Claus. As a kid,
I kicked Santa Claus in the mouth.
Man, you gonna get
what you gonna give me for Christmas? Oh yeah, what you gonna give me?
Nah, straight up though, man. I ain't even let the doctor spike me, man, for my first cry.
I get a free, like he was at the strip club or something. Yeah. Man, I'm like, hold up, bro.
Man, what's that, man?
I'm here, ain't you?
I'm already here breathing, man. I'm breathing.
I'm not finna be working for Horseman when I grow up, man. What you talking about?
Man, come on, man.
Sorry, yeah.
Man, hey, you gotta love it though, man. You gotta have fun with it though at the end of the day, man.
Yes, sir.
But man, this is another question, man, I have, man, from a anonymous sender. It's like, how can a person with no formal political background be the commander-in-chief of our country? What you gotta say to that?
Well, I think running this country is just as running a business. This country is a business.
Absolutely.
And what's happening is that the people that are working for this business seem like they don't really know how to manage money well. I'm trying to understand. Y'all out there, y'all have all these representatives and we still in a deficit.
Yeah, for sure.
So that means you need a good businessman. That's why I can give that opportunity that when Trump opened the door for people, regular people, to find their way into the White House again.
Yeah.
Because it was closed off to this person was raised to be, this person was a senator. They used Barack. Barack was good for what they used him for. Yeah. To create the gay narrative. So he did that. He did what he was used for. But he did have some good in him as well. I'm not gonna, like I said, there's some good in all our forefathers. So it's some good that he actually delivered, but just saying the narrative. So if Trump was able to do it as a businessman, then I was able to learn off of how he did it. Yeah. And so that's why I don't necessarily have to have the political thing, because you gotta look at it like a business, which
absolutely.
This country is a business.
Wow. Wow. Now, well, with that being said, like, what do you feel that you could do to get us out this deficit, or move in that direction of getting the country out of the deficit?
You know, that's a great question, and what I would say first and foremost, foremost is that the dollar is important, and absolutely. I think it's not just the government's problem, because we are the people, and we the people makes the government. Absolutely. And because we the people makes the government, then we should have a part in it too. And I could say that if, as Americans, if we were to come together and take $1, let's just say $1. Yeah. Okay, let's say it's 200 million adults let's say 200 million working adults, 200 million. And if each 200 million give $1 a month, just $1 back to the government to help the government get its foot out. It's $200 million that the government can have to do something else. So imagine if we gave $10. So now we talking billions of sort, right? Yeah, we're talking absolutely. 2 billions coming straight back to help. Okay, what do we need? We need a list. And the list can say, okay, we need bridges in California. We need bridges, the bridges that just fell in Baltimore. We needed that. We should have put some money over there to our business or infrastructure. I was riding in the streets through the freeway today, and I was on 59, and I just was looking at how they're just letting the paint and all them rails, and it just looks so like they shouldn't have our freeway looking this way. Where's the upkeep? Yeah. Where's the money going? So we have 3 million people in this city, and we give that $1. Well, how much money would it take to paint and get this repaired? So that's the thought process that needs to go into helping this country. Yeah, even though you need to bring the people to be a part of it, so they can really have investment other than their tax dollars that they're putting in. Because they'll say, well, I pay taxes. Yeah, you do, but what? Have you followed where your tax go? Have you followed where your tax dollars go? For sure. Yeah. Do you even care where it goes? You just want something. You give 8,000, you get 2,000, you good. Where's the 6? Yeah. Where did the 6
come on.
The 6.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Where did it go? So helping the people understand that their money counts, and that their money can actually help us as a country come together. Now the government and the people has come together as one.
Man, that's deep.